Labour wants to reach net zero by 2050. However, this is looking increasingly unlikely. The chief executive of a heat pump installation company has admitted that he didn't believe heat pumps would ever be priced equally to boilers. An average heat pump installation costs £12,000, in contrast to the £2,000 it costs to install a gas boiler. So is Labour's environmental wish-wash expensive and unrealistic, particularly in a cost of living crisis? Well, I'm joined now by Dr. Richard Lowes, the Senior Associate at the Regulatory Assistance Project. Well, Dr. Lowes, thank you for joining me. Dare I make the awful pun and say that heat pumps are a lot of hot air?
Well, heat pumps have been going for a very long time, Jacob. They're actually a very well-used technology around the world. And actually, countries a lot colder than the UK have been developing heat pump markets for decades. The reality is in the UK that we're quite behind on this technology. We've got a lot of catching up to do. But I think it goes a lot beyond net zero and decarbonising the energy system, because we know that when you use a heat pump, when you plug it into the current grid, you actually save a huge amount of gas being burnt, which when we're currently importing over half of our gas is obviously a huge benefit for energy security.
Not really, because we could frack in Lincolnshire and find 10 years of supply if only this government weren't so stubborn. There's plenty of gas in the UK, we're just not using it.
Well, there's certainly some shale rock under Lincolnshire. We know that much, and we have tried already to open up those reserves. The reality is that the vast majority of the UK's gas over the year came from the North Sea, which has been in terminal decline since around 2000. We probably could do some drilling and some fracking. I don't think it will ever be enough to fill in those big declines that we've seen in the North Sea.
Well, I'm not sure about that. I mean, if you saw the recent reports, 10 years supply just from the latest information they've got in Lincolnshire, that there are meant to be trillions of cubic feet of gas in Lancashire as well. So it's a real opportunity that we've just ignored. But beyond that, we're actually using gas to produce 50% of our electricity. And you know as well as I do that as you use energy through various means, you lose efficiency. So burning gas at the point of use is more efficient than turning it into electricity and then turning a pump.
So we were using about 50% of electricity coming from gas, but that's now dropped as the amount of renewables on the system has grown. It's currently about 30% or so. You're correct in that there are efficiency losses.
If you look at GridWatch, it's very often higher than that, and it was up over 60% when we didn't have much wind.
Yeah,
there's a wonderful website which everyone can look at called GridWatch.
Yes. Indeed, it's great. If you're a real nerd, you can get into it. Across the course of the year, it's less than 50%, but it does vary, you're quite right. The reality is that switching to a heat pump will reduce emissions and gas use by about 80%.
But you're going across the year, but that's hopeless because you don't need a heat pump in the summer. It's nice and warm. You need a heat pump in the winter when it's cold, when we don't have all the new renewables because we've got very little from solar and the wind doesn't always blow. That's when you're maximising gas.
It is much windier in winter.
But you're needing the heat pumps in the winter, and that's why the gas usage goes surging up in the winter. Naturally, of course it does.
Gas usage is primarily in the UK due to domestic heating of the burning of gas in gas boilers. I've got a heat pump in my house. I've used it for many years now, and I can see how low my bills are compared to what they would have been. The other thing that's worth bearing in mind, actually, is that on the subject of solar, about 1.4 million homes in the UK now have solar panels. And if you pair them with a heat pump, you can get amazing reductions in your bills.
And be very cold over the last week.
I've been very toasty over the last week.
But not thanks to your solar panels, you haven't, because there hasn't been any sunshine.
No, but I have thanks to my heat pump.
You've been going back to gas to provide the energy for the electricity for your heat pump, whereas I've just happily zapped up the thermostat and had British Gas providing me with a good supply of gas to keep me warm.
Well, at the moment, it's probably about 25% British Gas because we're importing huge amounts from Norway and America.
Well, British Gas, I was referring to the company British Gas rather than to where the origin of the gas was.
It's interesting you mentioned British Gas. They're currently recruiting lots of people to move into heat pump installation, so they must know which way the market's travelling.
But nobody's going to buy them when it's £12,000 versus £2,000. I certainly wouldn't, but thank you very much, Richard.